Within their 120-year history since the company originally was founded, Triumph motorcycles always have been a perfect base bike to customize, modify, or build an entire bike from scratch to give your motorcycle the individual touch and uniqueness you are looking for. For that reason, without question, Triumph motorcycles are a perfect fit to design and build a cafe racer. Today we will take a quick look at 4 of their models and see how they could be modified and customized. Let's start with their base entry-level model from the Bonneville family, the Bonneville T100. The bike's name Bonneville derives from the famous Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, North America, where Triumph and others attempted to break motorcycle speed records. The Salt Flats were first used for motorsports in 1912, but did not become truly popular until the 1930s when Ab Jenkins and Sir Malcolm Campbell competed to set land speed records. The Triumph Bonneville first was introduced in 1959 as a standard motorcycle featuring a parallel twin 4-stroke engine, which ended up being manufactured in 3 generations over 3 separate production runs. The first 2 generations, by the now defunct Triumph Engineering in Meriden, West Midlands, England, were produced from 1959 to 1983 and then again from 1985 to 1988. The third series, developed and produced now by Triumph Motorcycles in Hinckley, Leicestershire, began in 2001 and continues to the present day as a completely new modern design with modern technology features, but still strongly resembles the original series. So let's take a look at the first design idea on how to convert a standard Bonneville T100 into a proper cafe racer. The base design idea is to make the Bonneville into a low-riding speedster. First modification to accomplish that is to reduce the motorcycle height as much as possible. Therefore, the rear shock absorbers were lowered by about 2.5 inches. In addition, the front triple tree was also lowered by the same amount to match the rear of the bike. The original tires were replaced with Victory Classics with a bigger profile and the rims were painted black. The rear frame was cut down as much as possible, until the edge was aligned with the rear hub and the original seat gets replaced with a single-seater vintage racing seat. Other modifications include a rear fender eliminator kit, new tugged-away tail light with integrated turn signals and a new exhaust system. On the front of the bike we see a new headlight, lower clip-on handlebars with integrated front turn signals and new mirrors. To support a more vintage look of the bike, clutch and alternator cover are getting replaced with matte black ripped covers on both sides. Finally, we also replaced the original side covers and front fender on the bike. The next model on the list is the Triumph Thruxton, named after the Thruxton racetrack in Hampshire, England, where in 1969 Triumph won the top 3 places in the Thruxton 500-mile endurance race. The first model carrying the Thruxton name in the modern era was the Thruxton 900. In 2004, the reborn Triumph Motorcycles Company adopted the name for the 900 model, with an air-cooled 360-degree twin engine. In 2016, the 900 was replaced by the current Thruxton 1200 with a 2-cylinder 1,200 cubic centimeters water-cooled engine. The design idea for the Triumph Thruxton RS is very basic with no modifications to the original frame, engine, suspension, or wheels. The majority of the modifications are optical and cosmetic using mainly aftermarket parts. For a detailed video of the design concept and modifications for the Triumph Thruxton RS, see the video link below in the description. The third bike on the list is the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS. Originally introduced in 1994, the Speed Triple was one of the first motorcycles produced in the Street Fighter style and went through several updates over the years. In the latest update introduced in 2021, Triumph redesigned the Speed Triple with a new 1,160 cubic centimeters inline 3-cylinder engine and designated it the 1200 RS. The new engine currently produces 177 horsepower. The design idea and modifications for the Speed Triple include the replacement of the original wheels with a pair of spoked Kineo wheels, a new single-seater vintage racing seat, a new exhaust system, lower clip-on handlebars with integrated front turn signals and mirrors, and the replacement of the front headlights unit with a single classic round headlight. The final bike on our today's list is the new Triumph Speed Triple 1200 R. The new Speed Triple RR, which was just introduced in 2022, takes the basis of the RS and builds it into what Triumph calls the ultimate road sport bike. A neat, contemporary bikini half-cockpit fairing, clip-on handlebars, repositioned foot pegs, semi-active Alene suspension, and a set of Pirelli Supercorsa SP tires complete the sport bike makeover. The main design idea for the Speed Triple RR is to modify the new RR into a vintage-looking track bike which still features all the OEM specs and riding aids. To accomplish that, we replace the original wheels with a pair of spoked Kineo wheels, modify the original seat, replace the exhaust system with a track version and add a headlight cover over the half-cockpit fairing. We also add small MotoGP-style winglets to the original cockpit fairing. We will upload more detailed videos of the design ideas for the Bonneville and Speed Triple, similar to the existing one for the Thruxton RS, with detailed description and build animations in the future. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be notified for future videos. And thanks again for watching.